Do you guys want to make money on YouTube without having to show your face or making your own videos? Before you guys get started on that, let me just outline how important it is to choose a certain niche with a certain CPM. Basically, CPM stands for cost per mil, or how much YouTube will pay you per 1,000 views for your videos. And here's the thing. There are some niches that have a high CPM and some niches that have a low CPM. You can have a YouTube channel that generates you 1 million views per month. But if your CPM is only $1, that means that you'll only make $1,000 for that 1 month. However, if your CPM is $10, you'll make $10,000 for that 1 month. So you guys got to understand that raising your CPM is probably one of the most important factors into making money with YouTube ad revenue. So today I'm going to show you guys the 3 ways you can raise your YouTube ad revenue so that even if you're in a low CPM niche, it can raise and you can make even more money per month. Alright guys, so the 3 ways to increase your CPM on YouTube are making your videos as long as possible, increase your watch time on your videos, and choosing high CPM topics. Now to understand this, you guys got to understand how YouTube actually works. YouTube is a company that thrives off of ads. It's just like TV. The more ads they can sell to buyers, the more money they'll make. So YouTube wants to make sure that you can pump out as many ads as possible into one video. As a result, YouTube's algorithm works where it rewards you for having longer videos, because the longer the video, the more ads you can put on that video. If you only have a 5-minute video, you can only put 2 ads on it, which means your CPM will be a lot lower. However, if you have a 15-minute video, you can add mid-rolls and it will generally increase your watch time, which means that your channel will have a higher CPM as a result. If you take a look at this picture here, this is actually some statistics from one of my own channels. And honestly, the CPM in this niche isn't that high. On average, the CPM is probably about $7 to $8. But the thing is, my videos are super long. I make 25 to even 30-minute videos every day on this channel. So as a result, even though my CPM is low, I have so many ads and such great watch time that it raises my CPM to astronomical heights. And when you guys start your YouTube channel, you're going to notice that as well. You're going to notice that your videos that are longer have a higher watch time and thus a higher CPM. So I suggest you capitalize on that longer watch time and that longer video, and you put more ads in your videos. Now I'm telling you, don't try to milk it too much, because you could alienate your audience and people don't like YouTube videos that are just ads on ads on ads. So make sure when you do this, just put a good number of ads so that people aren't motivated to click off. Alright guys, so number 2 is increasing your watch time. Watch time on YouTube is probably one of the biggest factors that contribute to growing your channel. Now this is why analytics are super important, because if you can look into your analytics tab and you can see the performance of your video, you can see the key audience retention moments. What you need to do is you need to find peaks in the video and see why people liked that section of the video, and try to make sure your entire video has moments like that throughout it. So as you guys can see on the right here, this is one of my videos on this actual channel, and you can see that there's a small spike at the end of the video. Now let's go inside my channel and figure out why that is. Let's take a look at part of the video to understand why I have a higher watch time during that moment. Let me show you guys a software that I like to use to create my TTS voices. Now this software is a software called Descript. This software basically uses an AI generated voice, Descript open. Let me just give you an example of how the voice is. See, at this moment I was talking about Descript, which is an AI that lets you create voices. So what this shows is that my audience is engaged with that type of content. So what I should do is now model some parts of my video around moments like that. And once you do that, your watch time will increase. And the longer your watch time, the higher your CPM will be, because again, YouTube wants people to watch the video as long as possible. So go into your analytics and analyze the key moments as to why people are watching your video, and really go out there and focus and grow from that. Alright, so step number 3 to increasing your CPM on YouTube is to choose high CPM topics and keywords. Now to understand this, you have to really think about an advertiser's point of view. An advertiser on YouTube wants to make money off of YouTube, of course, by selling their courses, their products, or whatever the case may be. Now you as a watcher are inclined to click on stuff like this and buy their products. Advertisers want to get people who are in the buying mindset and want to buy stuff on YouTube. And more than likely, if they're watching a channel about money, finance, gadgets, they're more inclined to actually go and buy that certain products. So as a result, I suggest you guys go to places like vidIQ and really look at some great high CPM keywords that will constitute people wanting to buy stuff off of YouTube and wanting to go and grow their YouTube channels. Let's look at a couple of high CPM niches so we can see what keywords they use so we can use them in our videos. Alright guys, so we're here on a channel called How Money Works. This is one of my favorite examples on using a faceless channel to make a lot of money and have a high CPM. So if you guys can see here, let's scroll down and look at their actual keywords. Now I have a plugin called vidIQ that lets you analyze the competitors' keywords to see how they're growing their own channels. So if we scroll down here, you can see that the keywords make a lot of sense when it comes to finance. Billionaires, tax, how billionaires avoid tax, Warren Buffett tax, all about taxes, income tax, and stuff like that. So I suggest you actually create some videos in a certain niche talking about taxes so that you can raise your own CPM and make the most money possible with your channel. Let's take a look at one more example. You see, this guy does basically the same thing. How to invest, Bitcoin, million, Ethereum, market crash, crypto, stock market, stuff like that. So it's important for you guys to understand that making a YouTube channel about money usually makes you more money. Now, if you guys like this content and want a deeper dive into how to exactly grow your own YouTube channels and how I grew one of my channels from $0 to $15,000 a month, then click the first link in my description and check out the course called the Alabre Automation Academy. In this course, I'll give you a step-by-step guide on how I find channels for a niche, how I find keyword research, how I optimize my channels, and how I outsource them to make thousands of dollars a month. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you.